told her, like, she knew that I danced. She was very supportive. She was wonderful about it, and I'm sure if I told her, she would be okay. But I think it's unnecessary.
Right.
To bring
well, you seem to have a pretty good grasp on everything that you're doing and everything around you, right from the very beginning. Your appearance, the picture that you put out to people. And as you put it, yes, if you went into your other sites, we'd see a little bit different pictures. But the pictures that I got, there might be 500 other people that would beg to differ and say, no, the other one is better. But to me, the one with you sitting in the office, a great picture, and there might be a lot of people that won't like this comment, but you are probably one of the top few that are very down-to-earth, very realistic, and extremely easy to interview. And I find that something that you should be very, very proud of, and along with a few other things that you're doing that we've talked about, you've got a lot to be very proud of, and I just really wish you all the very best in however many years you've got planned to be in the industry. That doesn't matter. I just hope that you have like a lot more continued and bigger success with everything that you're doing.
You know what? That's the goal, and I'm working on it every day.
Well, I think you're doing a really good job of it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate it. It's good to be recognized, you know.
Do you want to tell all the listeners where we can all find you on the Internet?
Yes, on the Internet I am at clubshayfox.com. That will be my website. Right now there is a little bit of stuff up there, but in, I would say, maybe the next 2 to 3 months, if that long, I will be putting up a new exclusive site. With that site, if you join, let's say, my site, you get 13 other girls that are very big names within my network, and I'm very proud to be with them. They're great. They're very supportive for me. I have a good group of people around me, and I've been pretty fortunate to weed the not-so-good ones out, and there are those as well. You can also reach me on Twitter at @1 Shay Fox, and then also I'm on Free Ones, and you can find me if you wanted to join my campsite. I am on streamates.com or cammodels.com under the porn star category. You'll find me, and then also, you know, I've gotten some really good sponsors too. I didn't get a chance to tell you about that, but I've gotten some really good sponsors. DrDildo.com has sponsored me with all of his glassware, his Pyrex art pieces, and that's been wonderful. So I've gotten some good, like I said, a really good support group around me.
What do you have coming up?
My fans have been amazing.
What do you have coming up in the either near or very near future, Shay? Anything real, like, exciting that you're planning on having happen or whatnot?
Well, I am very excited. Yesterday I spoke with Nika Noel.
Yes.
And she apparently is very excited to cast me into one of her movies, and that's super exciting to me because that's more of dialogue driven. But also her movies aren't usually on a DVD. You'll get like 5 or 6 scenes on a DVD, and that's how they compose it. Hers are actual movies.
Okay.
So I'm pretty excited with that. That's something that's coming up here in the very near future. Also, like I said, just working on my website. That's my main goal right now.
When do you expect your website to be complete?
I expect for my content to be completely done. You know, I didn't realize all that went into them and how much content you actually needed. And for my website alone, I'll be, you know, coming up with about 60 content shoots. So that's a lot.
And when do you expect that to be complete?
I expect for that to be complete. It is May, June, probably July, the end of July, the beginning of August. My website should be up and running.
Why don't, and what about this movie shoot? When will it be complete?
That I'm not sure. I know that they're planning on casting me this month.
Why don't we try and set a date now, and we can just converse by email back and forth and keep everybody on alert. Why don't we try and set a date right now for a follow-up interview with you the first week of August?
Okay, let's do it.
And we can talk about your sponsors, we can talk about your website, and we can talk about the movie that by that point in time should be under your belt as well.
Okay, that would be wonderful.
Excellent. I want to thank you so very, very much, Shay Fox, for taking time out for the show with us tonight.
Thanks for having me.
It's been a complete pleasure for me. I need to also thank Frankie over at Radio Dentata for syndicating my show for, as I said at the start, into our second season now. A ton of shows on there. I want to put out a thank you also to Kitty Cavey, once again, my producer and co-host. When she's available, she does a lot of work for the website, for the studio. And I hope everybody continues following us and watching and listening to our shows, and go on. And if you're from out of North America, by all means, please go on. Show us the flag from where you're from. It's always fun for us to go in and see an extra flag and find out where it's from. And I just once again want to really, really thank Shay Fox so very much for being part of the show. One of the most down-to-earth, inspiring guests that I think I've ever had on the show, and I totally appreciate it. And I will not be forgetting you for quite a while, Shay.
Okay, perfect. Well, let's talk again in August.
We sure will. Have a really good night, Shay.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.